Hello and welcome to episode 7 of my Ironman Progress Series. We made a lot of progress last episode. We got the Zamorak Spear, the Trident of the Seas, the Magic Fang, and we got our first purple in TOA, which happened to be a light bearer. In this episode, we're going to continue grinding TOA in hopes to get more purples. I would like to get the Fang soon so I could push the invocations even higher so we can get better chances at purples. Because right now my best in slot stab weapon is the Hosta, and I have to use that for the majority of the raid. Besides on Kefri, I get to use my Karis Partisan, which has no jewel on it because I didn't get a jewel yet. Which I'm not complaining because I already got a purple, so I should be pretty happy about that, right? But the point is, the Fang would help a lot in this raid and allow me to boost the invocations even higher, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Of course, I would not complain about a Shadow or Masori. Those are really good drops, best in slot, so I definitely need to get those out of the way at some point. And I'm really enjoying doing these TOA solos right now, so I think I'm going to be doing this for a while as my main grind. This is the back-to-back raid though, so can we replicate what we did at Corrupted Gauntlet and get the dream back-to-back? Sadly, not. Not this time at least. But maybe a jewel? No. Let me show you the struggle of using the Hosta at TOA. Look how many zeros I hit on Baba here. And luckily I recently just learned how to do the red X method, because if I didn't, my supplies would get ran through and it would just make this raid a lot harder. So the red X method is going pretty well, and yeah, we're still hitting zeros from when I said look and check this out. But I don't mind doing a long raid for a harder difficulty for a better chance at a purple, so that's what we're going to continue to do. And when are we going to stop hitting zeros here? Still hitting zeros. I can't even believe this right now. I'm running out of things to say. Can you just... There we go. Hey, 95 range. A pretty cool place to get it. We are cruising along in XP. And of course we look for the key, and we usually see the key, which means there's no purple. Ugh, crap loot as well. Oh, that's annoying. Hey, our first raid wipe of the account. I'm sure that's something we're going to be getting used to in the future. These are really annoying. No. The sound of depression. Well, maybe a little clue opening will make me feel better. Well, the beginner is always bad, so we don't count those. Purple sweets for the easy. The medium gives us a dupe ancient page, so that's no good. Hard clue gave us typical hard clue loot. And a dupe master scrollbook for the elite, so it did not make me feel better. Alright, remember when I told you I learned how to skull skip recently? So here's a prime example of what not to do when you first learn how to skull skip. Oh, dude. That's devastating. The problem there is I didn't attack a skull far enough to make me do a run animation to skip the waves where I needed to. Now, I'm not trying to make a death montage over here, but some of these clips are just too funny not to include. Oh, come the fuck on, dude. I fucking spam clicked, bro. It's fucking annoying. Well, lucky for me, I'm persistent and I learn best when I fail, so keep it coming. go. New PB. That was nice. I only used one ambrosia. Although I used all my brews and stuff. I'm trying to mix in some expert raids with these runs because I don't want to just be... Oh, no way. No way. Purple. Purple. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. What do we got? What do we got? I'm excited. Chaps. Okay. 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 I see. I see. I'm not the happiest about it, but but it's cool. It's cool. Well, this will be good and this will be useful in the future. It's best in slot range bottoms, so can't say I'm upset about it, can't say I'm overjoyed about it, but we're gonna have to get all the pieces eventually, and I will be happy about this in the future. So yeah, with our second purple from TOA, we got Missouri bottoms. It's a pretty good drop if you have a T-bow or a blowpipe, but my best weapon right now is the bow of Ferdinand, so I don't really have a use for it because Crystal will just outclass it with my Bofa. But that definitely doesn't mean I'm not going to be happy to have it in the future if I ever get a T-bow or something like a Venator bow. I'm just disappointed it wasn't a Fang because that's what I really want. Okay, here's for the back-to-back. We are no stranger to the back-to-back if you recall my corrupted gauntlet luck. So let's see if we can carry it over to TOA. Not this time. It's okay, I'm still low KC. And still no Jewel. We're getting a little better at P4 Wardens, and it's just a matter of time before I start looking into other invocations to bump the invo even higher. Of course, if we ever get the Fang, that would make it a lot easier, but there's some invocations I can turn on that won't matter if I have a Fang or not, so we might try those out. Look at all these ambrosias and brews we have still. Also 96 range and hit points during the raid. But do we secure the purple? Not this time. What about a gem? Still no gem. We're at our favorite part of the raid, Akka Orb phase. And like I mentioned before, this is a long time ago, back when the Orb phase was actually kind of tough. And having to use this Samurai Costa is not making it any easier. How depressing. I decided to mix in some normal raids during my runs as well, because when I do die on those expert raids, it does demotivate me, and I'd rather get the completion than not. I will stick to experts as my main raid, but I do want to sprinkle some of these in as well. Ooh, first gem, finally I got something. First gem to attach to my Karis Partisan. Very happy about that. We finally got our first gem, and it's the blue one, and that's a pretty good one for me to get without having a Fang at the moment. The Breach of the Scarab gives 33% accuracy boost against Calphites and Scabs. So this is our current best in slot at Kefri until we get the Fang, and it also will be good at Calphite Queen and also Calphites for Slayer tasks. I'm happy we got this gem because it's June of 2023 at the time, so there is no black gem. And the yellow gem is good, but it's really good for just pushing even higher invos than I'm used to right now. Another normal raid completed, and it's a little easier than expert, so I'll keep jumping back and forth between the two. But can we get a purple? What? Pause, champ? Oh no. I got my first normal purple. Let's go. Oh, let's go. What am I gonna get? Please, Fang. No, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. No. No. I knew it was gonna be a light bear. Why? Why? Ah. No. Duplicate. I knew it was gonna be a light bear. Why? I would have rather have a ward or anything. Oh gosh. Here comes the duplicates. Well, that was encouraging. Getting a purple, my first normal raids purple. Actually ever, but on this account. 31 KC, not bad at all. That's basically on rate. That's fucking funny. But sadly, it was a duplicate. That was a 50-50 chance it could have been a Fang. Oh my gosh, my heart. Yeah, so getting a dupe ring is quite a bummer. Getting a duplicate item of any kind on an Ironman sucks, but the fact that the ring is on the same table as the Fang and it's literally just a 50-50 chance on which one you get just makes it hurt that much more. But all will be forgiven if you just give me the back-to-back, you know? The dream? Nah. Back on the 300s, and here we go. Got the completion. Getting a little better on single tiling on the last phase at Warden. And that's what I worry about most on these 300s. Do we get a purple though? Purple. Let's go. Oh man, I'm surprised. These 300s are really paying off. Let's drop this. Let's make room for my Fang. Oh man, imagine if I accidentally clicked him. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Okay. It's not a Fang, but I've got Missouri body and chaps now. That's pretty crazy. Oh, man, dude. I'm getting absolutely pretty spooned here. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a Fang. I would have been happier with a Fang, but I can't lie. That's pretty sick. Feels kind of good. I'm kind of happy with that. Now if I do Basilisk Knights, like on Slayer task, tell me that's not going to be Pog. Oh, yeah, dude. Sorry, chaps and body. Let's go, dude. Unbelievable. I didn't even have Missouri on my main account. Oh, it's pretty sick, dude. Not gonna lie. The hype. I'm gonna armadillo skip. Because if I get armadillo, I'm just gonna add the pieces onto the Missouri, make it even better, give it defense boost. But yeah, this is best range, strength bonus, armor right there. Let's go. That is sick, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Feels good. Feels pretty good. Oh, it's not I thought I was gonna get a Fang, but let's go. 300s, bro. I'm so happy to see another purple. It was not a ring. Let's go. So with our fourth purple, we got the Missouri body. Not a bad purple to get because now we have the Missouri top and bottoms. I'll take that. Especially when we get another range weapon besides the Bofa. I'll be happy to have that. Yeah, we're spooning here at TOA. We have about 50 TOAs in total and 4 purples. This is expert raid number 14. And no back-to-back. But it's okay. Can't complain. Can we get a jewel? Okay. I still want the yellow gem, so we're hunting that still. Alright, we're getting better at single tiling at Warden, and this is probably the hardest part of the raid because it's the most pressure. If you wipe here, you wasted basically 45 minutes of your time, and we're not trying to do that. So this is kind of a milestone, expert raid number 20, but do we get rewarded? Never rewarded for the good effort. And no gem either, come on.
Wasn't paying attention. Damn it. I zoned out. I didn't even look at the HP. Damn.
And there we go, expert raid number 25, and we also got some combat achievement points for it. Did we get a purple though? No purple. But with those combat achievement points, we are just about to hit hard combat achievements. I haven't really gone out of my way to work on any of these, but I've been gradually getting them as I just do PVM. And with the recent update that Jagex has done, they reworked the reward system of combat achievements to make it easier to get the rewards. And we're only 11 points from the hard bracket, so we're gonna have to go out of our way sometime to try to knock out some of these. Behold, gamers, you're about to witness one of the stupidest ways to die at TOA. So typically when Kefri dungs, I like to be right next to the other dung to keep my dung all nice and clean in a straight line, just like so. Now that's fine and all, but you never want to do it when he's about to proc into last phase like I'm about to right here.
No way, it happened again. Oh my god. I cannot believe that can happen to me. Oh my gosh.
So what happened there is usually when Kefri attacks you with the dung attack, it pushes you back all the way against the wall. But in this case, since there was already a lot of dung clumped in that area, it did not push me all the way against the wall, it pushed me back where the dung clumped. And when Kefri procs its final phase, it does the dung attack, so it stalled me from moving away, and that's how I died here. You already know we're staying on top of our Ironman chores in the background. Here's what we collected from the Kingdom of Miscellanea, and we got a lot of herbs here, so that's nice. Boom, 97 range. Man, get a lot of range XP here, especially with the Bofa. Expert raid number 28, and we're gonna check for key. Pesky little key. No yellow gem.
Stop giving me dupes. Fuck. Good item, but it's obviously a duplicate. I have like 3 of these now. Honestly, I'm here for Aram's, but I can't get Aram's robes.
Oh, I should have recorded that. Yup, PB and a combat achievement. We were going in with the DDS. I didn't do anything fancy, but good to knock that CA out of the way. Speed Chaser for a Spory. 36 seconds time with 133 KC. Here we go. We completed Desert Hard Achievement Diary, and we're still doing important things for the account on the side. So we got a Desert Amulet 3, and we're just chipping away at these achievement diaries and other grinds. Welcome back to another episode of 100 Ways to Die, and all we have to do here is finish off the minions and the monkey room's completed. Oh my gosh, the misclick. I meant to click my brew right there. Oh my gosh. It was going terrible anyways. That's just so stupid. That's so funny though. Quite tragic looking back at that one because the vents were called out a tick after I accidentally clicked the green potion. I was really tired this whole raid, starting from Baba all the way to Warding. But it wasn't bad nonetheless. Let's go get our chest. Purple. Last raid of the day and we get a purple. Yes. No way, dude. Okay. Are we gonna get just no dupes? No dupes, please. Come on. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh! Why are you doing this to me? Why? Out of everything, dude? Why? I knew it was gonna be a fucking light bearer. Why are you doing this? Man, dude. That just pissed me off right before bed, dude. Fuck, dude. Why, dude? It's fucking 50-50. Oh. Man, that sucks. It must be a glitch. It must be. That's right, get sent right to a birdhouse run. Go to bed, it's past your bedtime. A ring for you. What are you doing up still? Honestly, yeah, it's depressing. I hate duplicates, as you can see. And, well, you know, what are you gonna do? You got a dupe ring. You don't even have a schlong on the game to put it on or anything, so we're just gonna have to store it in the bank. I don't know. It must be another... We gotta put a ring on it or something. I don't know what this game wants me to do. One thing that always makes me feel better is these clue openings. They always reward me. They never give me duplicates, and it makes me feel so much better. Let's pull all of them out. We got, you know, the basic stack here: the beginner, the easy, the medium, the hard, the elite. So let's get this started. The beginner, we got 6 nature runes. Okay, we do need the alk in the future, so whatever. The easy, absolute junk, we'll drop that. I don't even want to see that in my face. The medium, I'm just gonna turn a blind eye to that one. Oh, the hard. Whoa, what are those? Nunchucks. Okay. I'm gonna beat someone's ass. And a little bit of shark because it knows I'm hurting right now. Gotta try to heal up from that damage I took from the dupe. And the elite. What the? Gosh. I still feel terrible. So with the 5th purple at TOA, we managed to get another light bearer. That's our 3rd one, and getting a duplicate is not ideal on an Ironman, especially one that's not even worth anything. I don't even want to drop it over to my main. It's not worth my time. And the worst part about it is it's on the same table as the Fang, so it's a 50-50% chance on whether I get the Fang or the ring if I roll that drop. So I'm quite depressed. I'm grinding all these expert raids without a Fang. They're very tedious, about 45 to 50 minutes per raid, and a lot of effort. It's okay though, we'll keep grinding, because getting that Fang will be a real nice upgrade for chambers, which is what I want to mix in next probably. But we're doing our farm run here, and I noticed I recently hit just over 2k total level, I kind of missed the milestone, but I thought that was pretty cool. I probably got it on mobile at my girlfriend's house because I like to do a lot of the Ironman grindy things when I'm there, such as farm runs and skilling. I'm going to end the episode because we're about 25 minutes into the video. I think that's a good time length per episode, and we got a few purples, a couple uniques. We got the Masori chaps and the Masori body, which will be real good upgrades in the future. We're going to keep grinding out these TOAs until I get the Fang, and probably even further after I get the Fang, because I'm really enjoying these and I just want to push the invos even higher to get better purple chances. If you guys did enjoy this episode, feel free to give a like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear some feedback on how I can improve or what you did enjoy about the episode. Hopefully the quality keeps getting better and better, and we got a lot of good content ahead of us, so I'll see you guys in the next episode.